And immediately had its historical headquarters here in Fino Mornasco. So just to say you something, this group of association and local entities is more or less composed by 20 local entities, has the goal of promoting peace, human rights, through numerous initiatives in different areas, including, for example, information activities, for example, organization of convention, conference, and debates, and then political commitment, international cooperation, and last but not least, the training integration. So on this plan, for example, you explained that the Coordinamento intends to offer training tools and opportunities for schools and educational institutions. And secondly, try to serve as a meeting point between the world of schools and the world of cities associations. So I don't describe the School of Human Rights because Celeste will do it, I think. But thank you so much for being here and enjoy this day with us. Thank you so much.
Passerei subito la parola ad Abramo che ci fa vedere le slide che ha preparato e magari sulle slide si inseriscono Roberto, Fabio, Alice e Grazia.
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Abramo. I belong to a network, senza, frontiere, and also to an association that is called arci. Arci is the biggest association in Italy, and I would like to present the bounds, the link to the city of Como and the Human Rights Declaration. What is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? This declaration was written after the Second World War, and it wasn't the first human rights declaration, as the first was written during the French Revolution, and was the Declaration of Human Rights and Citizen Rights. This declaration is about 30 basic human rights, more or less, and every citizen, every man has these rights since he was born. There are some bonds with the city of Como. First, Como was declared peace messenger city by United Nations, so the city must commit itself to empower peace in the world, where there are wars. Como belongs to important pacifist association. For instance, Rete Italiana Pace Disarmo, that is the biggest network of pacifists in Italy. And also Mayors for Peace, that is an association founded by the mayor of Hiroshima, the city that was bombed with nuclear weapons during the Second World War. Como is twinned with two cities, Nablus in Palestine, and also Netanya in the state of Israel. So the city should commit itself to trying to find peace through this country and give solidarity to the people who live in Netanya and Nablus. And Como houses also a monument, the monument of two European resistance, that is a monument that celebrates the resistance against Nazism and fascism, and it collects also stones from Nazi camps and from the city of Hiroshima. I think that you can visit the monument now because they are work in progress, since 2 years, but it is on the lake, in the park in front of the lake of Como. What is Coordinamento comasco per la pace? The president is there. Coordinamento is a coalition, a network of 20 municipal administrations and about 40 peace-oriented associations. And Coordinamento has a lot of activities to improve, to promote peace in this area, in the area of Como. Coordinamento is also located in Fino Mornasco, as we said, and at the end of this moment there, you will go to visit the library dedicated to peace of Coordinamento. Okay. We collect some activities of Coordinamento just to give you some idea of the activity of the association. First, the Scuola, that is a program of films during all the year, and with just €5 you can access the entire program of films that are linked with human rights. So the association of the area of Como show the film at the people, the citizens, and also explain their activity about an article or a right of the Human Rights Declaration. The second activity, important activity of the Coordinamento Comasco per la pace is giovani, that is a program that promotes peace and international solidarity to the youngest students of the school of the city of Como, and for instance the twins of Nablus and Netanya. And every year there is a lot of events related to the project Giovani. Okay? And then the Human Rights School. I don't know if Celeste want to intervene. No? Okay. The Human Rights School is a program and aimed to the high school of the area of Como, the county of Como, and some volunteer teachers that are from different associations explain some articles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights at school and promote the activities that the association is dedicated to. Okay. The goal is to develop active citizens in society. This is crucial because human rights must be defended. The human rights are not a gift that came from the sky, but it's something that we must do, improve, to empower, to defend. As Celeste said, the school is named after Gabriele Moreno Locatelli, this guy, okay? That was a pacifist from Canzo. Canzo is a small municipality near Como, okay? Gabriele Moreno Locatelli was a pacifist. He went to Sarajevo when there was the war, and he was killed by a sniper in 1993 during the siege of Sarajevo. And the school is named after this person's figure. We organize not only lessons, okay, but also events, screenings, excursions in the area of Como, for instance. And also this meeting is part of the Human Rights School. Okay. Give the word to Fabio Cani, that is the speaker, the chief of Como senza frontiere, that is a network, and so I give him the word.
We have discussed about the translation of portavoce in English, spokesman or speaker this is not so important. Como senza frontiere, Como without borders, is not an association, it's a network that was born during spring and summer 2016, when a great amount of migrants were stopped at the border between Italy and Switzerland. And some of them, about 5,000 persons, stopped in the gardens of the railway station in Como. So a group of association, political parties, trades union, and also individuals give origin to this network that has the aim to change the narrative about the migration. Because during that emergence, that crisis, the narrative was that the migrants were trying to obtain something like an invasion in Europe, and this is obviously very distant from the reality. So the participating organizations are committed to changing the perception of the migration phenomenon by promoting activities aimed at building a world of peace and disseminating solidarity-based, non-violent, anti-racist and anti-fascist information.
Posso anche parlare senza ho provato a mi sento strano. Grazie del microfono è uguale, non chiamo il microfono. The migration phenomenon is a very important thing for tens of thousands of persons. And this is very important because we don't understand that the person that we meet in Italy have a very great history at their shoulders. The victims of this viral virus now number in the tens of thousands, no fewer than 33,000 persons were killed in the Mediterranean Sea since 2014. We demand the right to be informed about this. We want to break the cycle of misinformation that breeds indifference and helplessness. We must first listen to the voices of those directly affected, exiles and migrants, victims and witnesses. To this end, our network, together with other organizations, is committed to public remembrance. Sometimes we have this ceremony that is a march with the image of the victims of the migration. We remember the lives of those who died along migration routes. Even very close to us, in the earth of the rich Europe, we remember especially two persons that in past years has died near Como, around the border between Switzerland and Italy. We demand an end to pushbacks, expulsions,
association of our area. Now I remember why I do hate speaking English, so if you don't understand something, raise your hand and just speak. Legal Observatory for Migrants' Rights. Okay. It was another association founded during the 2016, while, as Fabio said, a lot of migrants and people came in Como, the front of the station, the central station of Como, and tried to go to the north of the Europe. Okay, but the borders were closed, and so they stayed there in the park for a lot of weeks during the summer. And the Legal Observatory tries to, with the help of lawyers, volunteer lawyers, to help migrant people, and for instance, to try to give them the right to take the protection, international protection for refugees. Okay, and every week there's a legal help desk of the observatory, and the lawyers provide to assist migrants at the legal desk. I was there as Grazia and Alice are lawyers of the observatory. They belong to this association. Not only the observatory explain the international law about migrants for instance, in collaboration with the University of Insubria, that is the University of Como and Paese, that is another city there in our country, and observatories belongs to the Human Rights School, and has a lot of meetings with the students of the School of Como about the right to move, to migrate. That is the 13th article of the Human Rights Declaration, Universal Human Rights Declaration. Okay. These are our association that were committed and want to take this time with you this morning. Any question? If there are no questions, we can give you the time, the word, and we want you to split in some team, some workshop. I don't know if Roberto want to give them.
Okay, we can do two ways. Six numbers? Okay. Then I decide.
Good morning. I'm Roberto Caspani. I represent il Coordinamento Comasco per la pace. They said all I want to say, so I only say some words. Last Sunday we stayed with 5 buses from Como. We set off for Assisi, the city in the central Italy, the city of St. Francis, the city we in Italy call the city of peace, to march with 200,000 people to imagine, dream, desire and promote an alternative to war. Imagine is the project of this march, to invest in training of young peace builders, to organize the UN People's Assembly, to initiate a reflection on the reason and roles of the woman, men, and institution who sincerely desire peace today, to expand the mobilization against war in Ukraine, Gaza, and throughout the world, and against to armed race, and against the armed race, to build the missing peace project. We made this for this March, give you like a present for now.
Okay, there are 6 groups, two ways. First way is to left inside the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. The other is by interest. What do you prefer? Interest or random? Random, okay. You're also Three, 4, and 5. Okay. Number 1.